Hello guys and gals, this is Christian. Welcome to my channel. For today I will be showing you some Pokemon multi-pack figures from Jazwares. We have 4 Gen 1 figures in this pack, which is why I chose to buy it in the first place. I'm a huge Gen 1 fan of Pokemon, as that's the batch that I grew up with when I was watching the anime back in the late 90s on the Romanian channel called Pro TV. I'm sure my fellow Romanians who are in their 30s know very well what I'm talking about. So the 4 Gen 1 Pokemon for this pack are the following. Pikachu standing on all 4 feet, Geodude, Omanyte, and Kabuto. We also have Cleffa from the 6th generation and Riolu from the 4th. I gotta say, the molding on these figures is on point. Like, zero complaints here. They've got that slick, modern Pokemon vibe straight out of the newer generations. I mean, I've got a bunch of Tomy figures from the 90s and early 2000s too, and honestly, those were more like sticker level designs. Cute, but basic. These new ones, they scream Pokemon Go energy. I'll admit I'm pretty much out of the loop with the newer generations of Pokemon. My heart is firmly planted in Gen 1. I'm a sucker for the originals, the classics, the real deal, as I like to tell myself. But I've got a soft spot for Gen 2 as well, thanks to characters such as Totodile, Scizor, Heracross, Umbreon, Elekid, Houndoom, and a few others. We also have a nice list here of all the Pokemon figures from this wave. I am definitely willing to get my hands on that Butterfree, while that Poliwag would definitely make a good team with my Poliwhirl figure. Time for a quick showdown. Here's a Psyduck from Wicked Cool Toys, and honestly, I love this little quacker way too much. Did I mention I also have other Pokemon figures from Jazwares Wicked Cool Toys? Time to check out the Pika family, although I don't have my Pichu figure at my disposal now as well. Raichu has always been one of my favorites, and I was upset as a kid that Ash's Pikachu always refused to evolve. Anyway, the quality difference between the Jazwares Wicked Cool Toys Raichu and the old early 2000s Tomy version is not subtle. One looks like it was crafted with actual effort, the other like it was rushed out 5 minutes before a deadline. The new version is significantly better, so congrats, evolution finally happened somewhere. Here we have an Ash Ketchum figure from Tomy that's almost as old as I am, as it was made way back in 1998. The Bulbasaur figure from Jazwares is another one that I like a lot. Shocking, I know, another plastic creature I'm emotionally invested in. I've spent many years hunting down Pokemon figures because apparently I chose this path instead of, I don't know, financial stability. And what you see here just a small fraction of the collection. The rest is probably plotting a quiet takeover of my living space. Here's the Tomy version of Geodude, and I have had it for many years. I got it when I was just a little boy passionate about collecting figures and making long-term financial decisions that would confuse my future self. I'm tossing in the 1998 Tommy Brock figure too, because Geodude without his trainer is like pizza without cheese. The Heracross Jazwares figure is also joining the crew, because every collection needs that one bug showing off like it owns the place. That was all for today, dear ladies and gents. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to leave me a comment to tell me if you like my reviews, if you hate them, if you think that I'm boring, wonderful, despicable, smart, dumb, and so on. May the natural selection be on your side, and I'll see you next time. My name is Christian, goodbye, and stay tuned.